Hey, Delamel, your package went out today with the Bellingers in it. Cool seeing it. You guys are quick. 30 seconds in. I'm just going to give people a few more minutes to show up. No problem, bud. Oliver, welcome. Spicy Bear, there was some weird. I saw part of your comment that you'd made, but for whatever reason, it got like, I don't know, flagged or something. So I tried to respond to you, and I figured you'd know what I was talking about. I can't even remember what it was about at this point. Oh, the feeling of the colors. Well, you're definitely quick, Dallin. Hopefully you guys are doing good. I didn't really make any kind of announcement that I was going to do this, so I'm not gonna drag it out because you guys are obviously here, and I don't want to like waste your time. Dude, leave it. I thought it was funny. I noticed. I mean, just like you did, I noticed when people say things like that, and it's kind of like that comment doesn't really make any sense. I'll tell you what. While we're waiting for the Tuesday trade stuff, for some people to show up, I got my Patreon package from Chasing Donnie Baseball. So I'll just open those while we wait. The first thing he sent in this, I don't know if you guys are part of his Patreon or not, but every month he sends you some packs. So this is a cello pack of 1984 tops. Go ahead and get into this. Give you guys something to look at. So tomorrow is I'll film the conclusion of the hump day hunts for McGuire, and then I'll let you guys kind of help out. So this isn't bad. Steve Carlton, Tom Seaver, Fergie Jenkins. I don't know if the ages of people are kind of all over the place. So I don't know if you guys ever collected cards back in the day, or if you're all on the younger side. But I really like how the older cards have these kind of like trio cards. I always felt like it was a cool way to get a bunch of good people into one card. Definitely, I mean, 3 Hall of Famers, hard to beat that. The cards look nice. I don't know if you guys can tell, minus the stick of gum sticking out. Eat it, don't eat it. Actually feels pretty decent. If I can find the rest of it. Well, let's go for it. I don't know if you've ever eaten the gum that's in a pack that's 35 years old. One second. But it's already gone. It's not gum. It's pink and dusty tasting, and it just goes away. Spicy Bear, you're in control here. All right, so I need you to phone poison control if at some point I like pass out. All right, you're in charge of that. Spicy Bear, do you accept this responsibility? Nice. I'll take LOL as yes, you accept responsibility. All right. So anyway, what I was starting to say, tomorrow would be the last episode of the hump day hunt for the 85 McGuire. And then I have I've got some pretty big plans for the Hump Day Hunt series. This is like, can you see this picture? Like this man, he doesn't look well. He looks like he's got some sort of a vitamin D deficiency or something. Hey, Carter's kids, what's up? Dave Steve, another trio card. Burt Blyleven, Don Sutton, Jerry Koosman. If you guys are watching, you know I got that Don Sutton. It's actually right here. The Don Sutton redemption. I was going to throw it on eBay, but I actually think I want to see the card because I think that it's on a 70 card. So that would be kind of cool. I guess it's like a buyback. Yes, Coolcina, he does look like some sort of a character from the Addams family. These cards are super nice. George Vacaville. It's quite the name. Sounds like a guy that would own a plumbing company later in life. Oh, Willie Wilson. Dan Quisenberry. The Steve Carlton highlight card. While we're looking at 84 tops, this is one of my potential hunts. I'm thinking about going after the 84 Mattingly. Obviously, well, maybe not obviously to some of you, but 84 was before my card collecting had begun. I was too young to be buying cards at this point. Is that Vukovich? Is that right? I didn't realize that. I know there was another guy. I think he was on the Yankees in the movie, but I think he was like a pitcher in real life, wasn't he? But then he played like a big power hitter in the movie. Anyway, yeah, Spicy Bear. So I'm thinking about going after the Mattingly, and then I also have another plan for the series. And it would involve some eBaying, which I've been probably a little overactive on eBay in the last few days, trying to get stuff for the channel. But I think you guys will enjoy it. All right, well, Cena, you know you can always watch the video tomorrow. I'm going to show some Mike Trout and Ohtani cards. All right, so get to bed, bud, and the video will be here when you wake up. All right, and your package went out today too. Rick Honeycutt. I got 2 of the autographs out of the Jabs break of Rick Honeycutt, which it's hard to get too excited. I mean, the first one you see that you get, you're excited because, hey, you got an autographed card, and then it sinks in that it's Honeycutt, and then you get another one, and it's kind of like, man, yeah. The only memorable thing about Rick Honeycutt was the funny way that he wore his hat back in the day. Real trendsetter. So here's a pack of Bowman Platinum. I don't know if this is even retail or, I mean, I guess they're all retail, right? Bowman Platinum was a Walmart exclusive, I believe. One of you might know better, and you can correct me. That's open easy. Got a Glaber Torres on the back because I neglected to hide it from myself. Alec Thomas, true story. I pulled 3 of his autos out of Bowman Mega Boxes, which 3 of the same person, not named Cedric Mullins, I guess is okay, but Does anybody really need 3 Alec Thomas autos, especially when I got not even 1 Wander auto? Adam Wolf, looking a little chubby. These cards are nice. Prismatic Prodigies. Jared, is it Kennelik or Kennelik? I'll go with, that's a K. Kennelik. Trevor Story and Glaber. Labor Day was yesterday. Hopefully you guys had a good weekend. I was taking care of channel business. I've been pretty busy. It's been kind of chaotic trying to get the channel putting out stuff regularly. Cabrera, Almora Jr., Chris Shaw, Kyle Wright. I don't know if this is considered indigo. We've got these weird names for the borders. Hey, Ray T, how's it going? Welcome to this little party. It's at a 250, so that's not too shabby. I'll take that. Castro and Mondesi rounded out. And if you guys opened any Gypsy Queen, you know that there's a bunch of different weird variations. Like sometimes the GQ won't be there and it'll be a little face. That's a thing. Sometimes the name is missing. That's a thing. You got to look for the player's number if you can happen to see it. For instance, like here, sometimes it'll be 42, and that's a Jackie Robinson variation. It's definitely a lot of stuff. Oh, and sometimes the backs are different. I don't know how you guys feel about stuff like that. I feel like that's a little too much, you know? Like I want to open baseball cards, not like, you know, scour the Dead Sea Scrolls looking for clues. 2018 Diamond Kings. I think Diamond Kings is a pretty nice looking product. Obviously, you got to get over the pajama party effect, but they've got like kind of a neat canvas feel. If you guys opened any of this. Got Lou Gehrig, Carlos Correa, old Terry Ducote would probably like this one. We'll set that aside for him. We got a backwards card of Cameron Gallagher. Does anybody know Cameron Gallagher? Because I do not. And it's backwards. Anybody want to take a guess at what it is? Autograph? No, as in you don't know him, Ray? I'll take that as a no. I don't think anybody knows him. Maybe his parents. What do we think this is? Auto? Insert? Auto insert? Somebody guess. You got nothing to lose here. I'm not giving you grades. Patch. It is a letdown. That's crap. Boo. Why? Don't put it in backwards. You know what you're doing. Aaron Judge, not bad. That sucked. All right. This is a little bit older. Panini Contenders, 2015. Spice Bear, I don't know if you said you didn't buy any Gypsy Queen. I bought a box of Gypsy Queen, and I actually pulled a pretty big hit out of they put like in a top loader, they give you like these little chrome cards, and I'll show you what I got out of that. Got an Aaron Nola season ticket, Tyler Beede, Scott Kingery, class reunion, Jeff Degano, sure, and school colors, Cody Poteet, I think this is a creative way to get around the no licensing thing where they use like a college logo. You know, it makes it feel more like a real baseball card. I think they should do more of that. And also the Team USA stuff. Hunter Dozier, same thing. What do you guys think? I feel like it definitely makes it seem more like a real card when it's, you know, you want to focus. Come on. When you have like actual logos on the card. Yeah. Hey, Todd, how's it going? All right. So I have cards from Autistic Family Collectibles, Jonathan H. Has anybody seen him? I know he did a video today. Usually, if people send me stuff, I'd like to at least try to open it when they're watching. I feel like that's part of the fun for people. On the topic of that, with 5 people in the room, you know, like I'll probably wind up repeating this, but I'll just go ahead and tell you guys this now. Some of you are aware of the little bit of, well, it's not a little, the drama that's involved with the fan mail type things, short story, people being upset, you know, feeling like they sent something and then they made a request for something specific and then they didn't get that thing and they get upset about it. I've got a lot of people and they keep asking like, hey, I want to send you stuff. I want to mail you stuff. Mr. Hype, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Mr. Hype, but he sent me like some awesome Matt Chapman cards and Mark McGwire cards. Anyway, a lot of people were asking. So now if you look in the video description, I've added a P.O. box address. The only thing that I would ask, and this is for you guys listening and then also for the people who might be watching this video later, is please email me if you intend to send something. Don't expect that I can send you like a very specific request. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-package like some team bags, maybe some packs kind of a thing. And then that's what I would return to people. Obviously, you know, there's got to be a give and take of kind of what's getting sent in, you know, like don't send me, you know, this Bill Lasky card and then expect me to send you like 10 packs of, you know, Bowman Sterling. I mean, that would be insane, but you never know. So anyway, I'm going to make pre-packed stuff that I'll send out when people send me stuff. And then for those of you, you know, like you guys that I've talked to several times, I kind of know who you like. I could always like make a package for people that I know what they want, but I hope nobody goes into it with the expectation that that's what's going to happen. Anyway, lastly, on the package, should you choose to send one, please indicate whether it's something that you want me to open on the channel. I mean, I would hate for you to like send something funny, for instance, and then nobody sees it. Like that kind of ruins the joke. Anyway, you can always email me to find out further. So this is from Jonathan H. Autistic Family Collectibles. And I can already see we got some A's cards. It looks like Topps Chrome. Oh, nice. This is a Matt Chapman. This is from the 2019 National Baseball Card Day packs. And I can't get it open. That's how you know that this channel is real, because you get to see me struggle to open a resealable team bag. This is how you wanted to spend your Tuesday night, right? All right. Chapman. Ray, I appreciate you saying that, and a nice Matt Olson. This dude is severely underrated. I know that, you know, finding other A's fans isn't the easiest thing in the world, but this dude is a beast with dead doll eyes. If you ever see him, he's always going off. This is the refractor version. I don't know if you can kind of catch the color. This is actually, yeah. This one is the refractor. This would be considered base. Let's find out together. He's got stats from 17, only 59 games though, so I'm guessing 18 is probably his rookie year. Oh, no, I take that back. He had 11 game stint in 16, and it looks like he spent the better part of 17 in AAA, Spicy Bear. And this Nick Martini, I believe this is an image variation. You guys can see that. All these kind of candid looking shots, not mid-game, are generally image variations. I do not have this card. That is awesome. Ray, kind of going back to what you said, I think that, like, you know, 99% of the people that do send stuff, that's exactly what the idea is. You know, I mean, it's I hear you talk about, let's say the A's, for instance. I had these. You probably like them. It's a gift. Okay, so I would say 99% of that, that's the motivation to send it. Like, you're just doing a nice thing for somebody else that collects cards, right? Like, that's it. That's cool. Then you get people who are doing it simply because they think that, you know, you're going to give them free stuff per se. I guess it's not technically free if you factor that it's a trade, but you get where I'm going with this. And people see it as kind of a blank check, right? Like, oh, I sent you, you know, a bunch of 1991 Fleer A's cards. Do you have any Aaron Judge autographs you can send me? Like, okay, you're obviously not going to get that. It's not as though I have a ton of, you know, things like that to send back to people. They don't get it. And then now it turns into, hey, I gave you stuff and you gave me nothing, or you didn't give me as good as I gave you. And then the drama ensues, including threats. And yeah, it's bad news. I would also say that there's a small kind of faction of people that might do it for channel promotion, I guess, is one way to phrase it. You know, and I would say that that's a similar concept to, you know, buying a super chat. You're spending money, obviously, in the form of cards or something. It gets your channel's name out there, having it mentioned somewhere else. You see it as, I guess, an investment, whatever, right? Like, I don't know what everyone's thinking, nor do I pretend to. But I mean, to me, that makes sense. People buy super chats all the time, trying to promote their channel. I get it. Anyway, I just want to be very clear with anyone that sends anything. Like, I make no promises that I'm going to, like, be running out to the post office that night with, you know, 57 hand-picked cards that you told me you wanted. The end. All right, enough of that. I'm going to get into the Tuesday trade stuff. And nobody had requested any teams, which could just be that, you know, everyone else is having a busy week as well. So I just kind of decided to go with, you know, the dynamic duo from the Angels, because unless you've just got some bone to pick or he just homered off your team, everyone can appreciate a nice Mike Trout card, I would think. So I'll go through some Trout cards. 90% of these are for trade. A few of them are like bigger ticket cards that I don't know how you guys feel. I don't generally like the idea of trading like a big card for 50 little cards. yeah, you guys all know the excitement of pulling a big card, right? It's something special, at least to me. So we got, this is out of 2018 update. So this is the Trout. I think this is the 83 design. The Trout International Affair, which you can tell that they were really reaching to get as many Trout cards in the set as possible, since it's International Affair from the United States. But Trout sells. Trout All-Star Game card. This one I pulled myself. I think this was 2018 update, and this was the All-Star Game patch 1 out of 5. And this would kind of be the card I was referencing, where like this is definitely a nice card, not something that I would want. You know, I like Matt Chapman. I don't want 200 base Matt Chapmans for this. So this is 2019 Heritage. This is one of the high number SPs. I think this is just a cool looking card. I don't know if it's the no batting gloves or what. It just definitely has an old school feel to it. 485. This is 2018 Bowman green out of 99. Anybody that's familiar with those Walmart 50-pack things, it was like 50 packs of random cards for 25 bucks or 20 bucks, whatever it was. It was cheap. And these both came out of packs. It's 2016, and one is the foil back card, and then one is the gold version out of 216, which I thought was pretty cool. Like, I had just kind of gotten back into collecting and bought those things because they were being talked about over on the forums. Had no clue what I was getting into, and I pulled 2 Trout parallels out of it, so that was nice. This is 2018 Heritage, another classic kind of looking card. This is out of 18 Heritage. This is 19 Stadium Club. This is out of 2012 Chrome. That also came out of the Walmart things. 2019 Bowman. This is just base. The veteran players don't really have any kind of cool parallels. Although I do think he has the 30th anniversary. This is the Stadium Club Chrome. I think that there was a 30th anniversary card of his, which is a cool looking card. I don't know if I managed to pull it out. Power Zone out of Stadium Club. New Age Performers out of Heritage Low Number. This is one of those team uniform evolution cards. So it's Trout on one side and Rod Carew on the other side. This, those of you that watched the video the other day, this just came out of the Topps Fire. I think it's a really cool looking parallel, or I'm sorry, insert. It's got a nice foilness to it. It's kind of hard to see. This is out of, I don't even remember what year Topps, but the celebration card. Franchise Feats, this is out of 2019 Topps. I believe this is 2017 Bowman, just base. Lumber Inc. out of Prism. This is out of Topps Chrome. I believe this was out of 2017 update Topps Chrome. It's one of those all rookie cup cards, so it's like a tribute card. This is out of 2019 Don Russ. It's the Independence Day version, both the image parallel and the base. Kind of a neat looking card. They've got a really nice texture if you guys open any Don Russ. These also came out of there, and there's some subtle variations. I think this is considered pink fireworks. Dominators card. Same thing. And then it's the silver non-pink version. It's kind of hard to really pick that up, but pink, silver, and then this is numbered. Let me see if I can. It's numbered out of $9.99. You just have to trust me. Whatever. You get the idea. Millville Meteor. Same idea. Pink and then silver. Action All-Stars. Pink. Fireworks. Base. So that's Trout. Now, Ohtani, I opened a lot of 2018 update. So these are out of 2018 update, international affair, Japan, obviously. And you can tell blue background, not blue background. They are kind of annoying. Here's a good example of that. Same card. White, blue, black. Least rare, most rare in that order. It's a cool looking card. I always like the inserts that also have the RC logo on them. Seems like it's a little more special. So this would be his update series base rookie, meaning it's not an all-star game card. It's not, hey Shane, it's not any kind of weird home run derby, just the base card. So this would be your most desirable one that you could get. This is the foil version of this. The next stop, Stardom with Trout. Foil version of that card. And I think I have the gold version somewhere as well. So this is what I was talking about. So this is out of 18 update, but this is his rookie debut card. I would say a step down in desirability from the base. This is the gold version of that same card. So that's going to be out of 2018. Japan's finest. So you got Ohtani and Ichiro. Here's another variation that they put in there, the 3-game home run streak. They were definitely doing whatever they could to put Ohtani in as much tops as possible, especially when you consider that he actually has a card, I believe, in Series 1 as well. So this is out of 19 Heritage. It's the full refractor, whatever, and it's out of 570. It's a cool looking card. The only thing that stinks with these kinds of cards is, if you can make that out, all these cards, chrome, whatever's, they're all bowed. I guess you could put it in a top loader and you wouldn't really know. So here is out of Don Russ. This is Elite Series out of 349. You can tell it's kind of got that orangish, goldish kind of color. Definitely a cool looking card. This is out of Topps Chrome. So this is not an update. It's just out of the base Top Chrome. And it's also a refractor. I'm sure it's hard to tell, but you guys get it. So it's a refractor out of Chrome. At first glance, it just looks like a base Chrome card, but it's not. New Age Performers out of Heritage. Base Bowman card. This is out of Series 1, 2019. And then I believe this is the Series 2 out of 2019. Again, one of the only players that has a base card in 2 different series. So you know they're just trying to, it's just printing money, basically putting Ohtani cards in there. How's it going, Boom Slang? I've been watching the videos you've been putting out lately, man. You're killing it over there. So this card, when everybody first started seeing this card, everybody's like, "Oh, is that an SP? What is that?" But it's not. It's a cool card because obviously it's got the Japanese characters on it, but it's just a base card that's cool looking, which is fine, especially if you like the look of it because it's not hard to get. So this is out of Stadium Club. This is the red version, and this is the image variation Ohtani out of Stadium Club. I don't know if you guys open much Stadium Club, but I kind of felt like it was hard to pull image variations in general. It was even harder to notice that they were image variations because they were so creative with the pictures in the first place. No, dude, thank you. Yeah, you keep putting it out, and we'll keep watching it. Were you just doing it? You were just doing a giveaway, right? Were you at 500 or what did you get to? Unless I'm completely, I work outside, so maybe my brain is just fried by the sun. So this is 18 Bowman. Yeah, 500. Okay, I'm not losing it. It's always reassuring to know memories you have were correct. This is another thing that I think is like maybe it's just a pet peeve of mine, but you see the RC logo on Bowman. I don't know if it's because he's from Japan and he wasn't playing like in American minor leagues, but I feel like they put players in cards so early, Guerrero Jr. being one of them, where by the time that it's his actual rookie card, the dude's already got 4 cards, and I feel like it waters down the appeal of getting an actual rookie card, and then you kind of go back to looking for maybe the first Bowman card of that player. Here's a Ohtani patch. You know, it's just one of the manufactured relics. This is one of those cards where it's hard to really find. I'm going to take it out of the top loader, so maybe it'll help with the glare. It's one of those cards. It's hard to kind of price it. I wanted to throw it on eBay, but I was having a hard time finding a price, and I haven't really looked since. So this is out of Gypsy Queen. And again, like in the top loader, I think you get like 3 cards. It's like three Gypsy Queen Chrome cards. Hey, Philip. And this one is red, and you can see. So, needless to say, when I pulled this, bodily fluids nearly left myself. Yeah, I was pretty happy, needless to say. So, again, for those of you that just kind of popped in the room, look, I'm probably on the verge of becoming a Matt Chapman super collector. Look, I don't really care how many 2019 Topps Chrome Matt Chapmans you have. Like I don't want 300 Matt Chapmans. Yeah, boom slang. That's true. I'm gonna mention autographs here in a second. And then this was another really cool card. And sorry to leave you guys looking at a dead screen. I'm gonna get it out of the top loader because the top loader is so reflective and the card's reflective that I feel like it kind of makes it hard for the camera to focus. So this is another pack pulled card. So this is out of 50, and this is out of 2019 Bowman. Definitely a nice looking card. It's the gold out of 50. This is one of the very few veteran insert cards that Bowman has. Most of the time, it's all rookies and prospects. But there's a Trout, I believe, 30th anniversary, and obviously Ohtani 30th anniversary. But definitely a cool looking card. If you guys are fans of Bowman, I've got a lot of it, like a lot. I'm starting to make sets, and once I make sets of the inserts, then I'm going to start basically trading off the rest of the inserts. And this kind of goes along with the Trout. I'm a huge fan of the old style Gold Cup. Sorry, it's bugging me. That's better. Big fan of the old style Gold Cup cards. I don't know what, it just looks so classic. Again, that kind of no batting gloves, real old school look, high number SP. So those are the two. For anyone that's watching now or watches this on the replay, I'm really, really, really trying to build some sets. I still need a few low number heritage cards. So if anybody's sitting on a bunch of heritage, you have the Gold Cup box loader. Is it the big card, Philip? And it looks just like a card. It's not like a frameless kind of picture. Let me see. Hang tight. So these, let me see. Nope, that's Stadium Club. Like this is what I pulled out of Heritage. I think out of the high number, and I think I pulled a Clemente out of the low number. So yours does not look like this. It looks like a card. Philip, that was directed at you. Yours does not look like this. It actually has like the card borders on it. Oh, okay. But it has the Gold Cup still. That's cool. I don't know what it is. I think I might have explained it in an earlier video where when I was a kid and I first started collecting baseball cards, I just always thought that Gold Cup, because the Gold Cup says rookie on it, I just always thought that was the rookie card. So I thought the 88 Topps was the McGwire rookie card. And then I found out that I was wrong, and I was 8 and didn't know any better. But ever since then, whenever I see the Gold Cup card, it's just one of those things that kind of like strikes a chord with me. Just really like it. Anyway, so I need some heritage cards. They're all commons. I also am very close to completing 2 sets of 2019 Topps Chrome. So I might need a couple of cards. I could always get cards off of eBay, but even the cheapest eBay thing, it's usually like $1 for the card, and then sometimes $3 to ship it. And if you need 15 cards, that costs more than a set would cost, you know. I do, Philip. I actually have a list with the card numbers, and what I might start doing is posting it in the description of the videos. And then kind of go from there. And for the 6 of you that are in here now, I mean, some of us, I know I go in a lot of videos, and really I'm just kind of there for the community, you know, maybe see some cool cards and to chat. If I do see something I want to trade for, that's just kind of a bonus. But I've had a few issues with younger traders, and they basically tell me that they want something, and then they just, I assume, are sitting at home waiting for me to send out cards to a bunch of people. And it's one of those things, and you guys are free to chime in. When you do a trade over the internet or sight unseen with somebody else, there's always that risk of who sends what first. You know what I mean? I think that, while I'm sure those of you with channels all care about your reputation, it's not predominantly channel people. It's a lot of just viewers that if they were to get cards and then never, all right, Ray, take it easy, bud. If they were to get cards and then just never send anything back, it's simple change of your screen name and then that's it. If I was to stiff somebody, like I feel like rightfully so, that would derail the entire channel, right? Like I would not watch a person who's ripping people off again. And so with that being said, I feel like I'm definitely the one that has the most to lose in a trade. So I feel like if somebody wants to trade something and we agree to it, then I would wait to receive the card and then send out the card. And if I don't, then you come on here or you go on any other channel and badmouth me, rightfully so. And just like that, the channel goes poof. So you can let me know how you feel about it. But until I think people have like a reputation of knowing that person's going to come through, you just got to kind of trade safely. That's kind of where I stand on that. Here's some things just so that you're not staring at dead air. And I do have to go soon, as I'm sure, I'm on the West Coast and you guys might be East Coasters and it's way later. Let's just be honest. I'm just excited. So I'm just going to show off some stuff that I got. And yeah, so here's one thing that I got. Philip, I will send you the email. Philip, are you still there? So this was Ginter Rip, and the breaker got a hot box. So kind of cool. I got a bunch of the gold A's cards. This was a eBay lot purchase. Philip, I don't know if it's easy for you or not, if it's possible for you to, I know my email is down there. If you could just like copy and paste it and then send me just a blurb email that I could respond to, because I feel like by the time I get done filming, your email is going to be way up there. I know that's nitpicky, but it would save me 20 minutes of searching through comments. Hold on one second. Spice, if you're trading on the internet, risky, yes. Very lopsided. You definitely hit the nail on the head there. They want autographs, numbered cards, big name rookies, and you get a lot of kind of base cards. And I'm sure in their mind, just being young, that it's not intentional. But nobody wants to have to say no to a kid over and over again. You get it. So this is an immaculate Dustin Fowler out of 49 patch auto. Trying to stock up on Chapman. Yeah, a little bit, Shane. I don't really. I mean, I think he's an awesome player. I also think. Oh, it doesn't. I'll Google that. I'm curious to see what it looks like. I think that right now Chapman is, he's obviously an awesome player, right? All-Star game, Platinum Glove, Home Run Derby. And when you look, his stuff is cheap, relatively cheap. So this is Matt Olson, Ginter Mini Auto. And what I want to do, and I think I'd mentioned that I'd come back to talking about autographs. I think I had an original goal of when you start kind of trying to narrow down. So here's a Chad Pinder rookie auto patch. It's out of $2.99. I originally kind of thought that it would be cool to try to find a team ball for every year. You know, obviously I knew it was going to be expensive, but when it comes to like owning cool collectibles, I think like a display of autographed baseballs is just kind of one of the coolest displays you can have. And with everybody signing, you know, one ball, the size of it, it's not overbearing. This is a cool Marcus Semien. I think it's 2014. So I was trying to just get the A's players. Mark Canha. I'm sure most of you aren't terribly familiar with Mark Canha, but we just refer to him as kind of like the hothead of the A's. Oh my God, Brendan, we sent out a search party for you, bud. So when they come knocking on your door, do not be alarmed. Canha just always looks like he's about to explode on somebody. Hey, now it's a party. Autistic Family Collectibles, thank you. I tried to wait until you showed up. Awesome. Thank you very much. This is a cool looking card that I didn't have. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking back that Mr. Hype sent me all those cards and it might have been in there. I don't know. It's just cool looking. Thank you. Brendan Sickham. I don't know him, but I did send, and only you guys from the channel would really appreciate this. So the kid that asked for the free cards, I sent him 2 Cedric Mullins cards and 2 Ryan O'Hearn cards. So put a feather in your cap there, buddy. Figured you would appreciate that, Brendan. Promising Pros, Matt Chapman patch auto. Panini Contenders. So this is kind of like that's part of that set that Mikey had sent from this Chapman auto. I'm selling boxed wine and knockoff caviar, Stope Sports. You're just in time. I also got bootleg penny sleeves or half penny, like 1 yen sleeves. You can put the finest junk cards in there. The boxed wine it's open and half drank, but that's because you need to let it breathe. Okay, you don't want it to get box shock. So this is Leaf Draft auto and Big League auto. Nickel sleeves. Look at you go. You're going to be using 2 touches and 3 touches on your cards. And you pull out that 1991 Fleer Dennis Eckersley 14th year card. So Autistic Family Collectibles, I know you and I had talked about this a little bit, so this should put your mind at ease and clarify my feelings on graded cards. So I feel like, you know, when you make a video or you make a comment in a video, nobody wants to sit there and listen to like a 50-minute diatribe on your feelings about certain things. So I don't have any negative thoughts towards graded cards whatsoever. I just think they're different. Okay. And what I mean by that is getting this, in my opinion, and you guys will either agree with this or not agree with this or unsubscribe yourself, whatever. I feel like once you have, let's say, a PSA 10 of a card that you like, that like you've maxed out, right? Like you move on to a different card, but in no way would that replace getting a card from a pack, because that's a completely different feeling. Hopefully that makes sense. So looking for the McGwire 85, it's the feeling of finding a card yourself is tough to beat. You guys have probably all been there. Whatever the best thing you ever pulled out of a pack, that's the feeling that I feel like you're chasing. As far as chasing the highest quality of the card, it's got to be, you know, a 10 graded one, right? Yeah, I mean, to each his own, you know. So I did something that, you know, goes along with that, and I don't really want to like do like a cat out of the bag thing, because I think you guys like looking at cool stuff, and I want to wait till I have it sitting in front of me. I feel like this card is probably the epitome of a Chapman card, right? It's a first. I'll tell you here in a second, Shane. So it's a first Bowman card. It's auto. It's a 10. Like, I don't really know where you go from there. I just feel like I could look at it like all day long. Like it's just awesome to me, you know. And it's funny that it's, you know, Matt Chapman, because it's not Aaron Judge. It's not, you know, a super big name person to some people, but like for me, I'll give 10 Vladdy Juniors for it, because it's just the feeling that you get, and I don't really have to explain it because it's mine and I love it and it's awesome. And I won't talk anymore about other stuff that's coming because I don't want to ruin the surprise. And let me catch up on comments for a second. Shane B. Okay. Philip already answered you. And yeah, Brendan, that's probably right. It would be real trippy if my doorbell rang right now, because it would probably just be somebody selling me solar panels. But because you just made that comment, I'd get the wrong idea. So Shane, I don't know if you have any like old cards at your house, but when you have like top loaders next to each other for an extended amount of time, the top loaders gets all scratched up. It makes the card look like crap, but you just put a new top loader on it, right, Shane? Like it's easy. They're 2 cents a piece, no big deal, and then it looks great. This, there's no way to unscratch it. So I keep them in the bag. And full disclosure here, these are the only 2 graded cards that I even own. So I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but they're in bags because I am very nitpicky about things getting scratched up. And if they get scratched up, I'm stuck with either scratched up cases, or I've got to send it back to PSA and get it re-slabbed. Calm down, woman. I either have to send it back to get graded, and then you guys have all heard the stories about grading being subjective. So you always run the risk that you send it back and it gets downgraded. So anywho, they're staying in bags. I do build stuff, and this channel is going to actually start having some like kind of DIY stuff. And I actually want to make a nice box where I could like stack the graded cards in there, so they're not constantly rubbing on each other like that. I'll make sure to post that if I ever do get around to making it. Where are we at? Boom slang, are you referring to me? I'm not in Jersey. If I do have family from Jersey, right by the water, and it's one of those accents that you never forget. An old, God, where were they? Trenton, and I can't think of the other place. Out in the country in Jersey. Okay, even with the grade, people won't buy. I don't know, Shane. I mean, I think when people are searching for the highest grade of something, the nicest looking of something, you can just ask yourself, right? Like, if you're not going to get some kind of heavy discount for it being having scratches, would you spend the money for a scratched up case where you couldn't really see your card that well? I wouldn't. No problem. Build a graded card case wall so you can see them. That's actually a pretty good idea. I always feel like it's kind of weird. It's weird. Card collecting to me is weird in the sense that what do you do? It's like it's a very personal hobby, right? Where it's like, how does anybody ever see it? You know, unless you have some kind of awesome display, or, you know, like I take people into my like secret room under the staircase, you know, down a really creepy stair set, whatever. And then I show you my baseball cards, you know. I mean, people can't see them. So maybe building a wall would be a cool thing to have. Oh, Brandon, you took the bag off. You just throw it away. Just throw it in an envelope and then mail it to me, and then I'll take care of it for you. I'll treat it right. Comic collecting, I think it's weird in the sense that it's a book that people slab and then can never access the book again. So, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I'm in that boat. I had a staff meeting today, Autistic Family Collectibles, so I have to watch the replay like a regular plebe. All right. So one last thing, and this was, I bought this for myself because at work I kind of got forced in. Kevin Tan, we're talking about favorite dog outfits. Go. We'll all wait silently until you tell us. Favorite dog outfit. Go. Daytime. Casual. Just to be specific. Maybe a dinner date. I don't know. Okay, well, Kevin's thinking. So at my job, I got forced into, that's a type of dog. We're looking for outfit. What kind of outfit? Does it have a hat? What kind of shoes? Do the shoes match the belt? What about the hat and the belt? Do they match? Tuxedo outfit. That's a bold choice, sir. I see you're going to the fancy taco truck for lunch, yes? Maybe some shave ice afterwards. Those would be some short suspenders. I like where you're going with this. Sadly, though, it appears you've spent too much time thinking about it, and now we all think that you're a little bit off, Kevin. Okay? They have support groups for this. Anyway, back to my other rambling story. So I kind of got forced into taking a position that I didn't really want, and that's kind of what happens when in my work, like everyone else in the department, either quit or retired. And then I got forced into taking a little position. And so I used some of the money from that position and bought something that I never owned and something that is rare. And without further ado, oh, it's so close. Okay, who flinched? Kevin, did you just flinch because it was so close? So I pulled this base card out of the box of 2017. I collect the coins like from the street and then I spend them on baseball cards, Brendan. Oh, it gets better. It gets better, Jonathan. Just be patient. Oh, what? Yeah, boy. That's what that is. That's 1 of 1, sir. 1 of 1. Yep. I got it on the old eBay saved search. This is the first McGwire autograph I own, which is weird to say out loud since he's been my favorite player ever since I was a kid, but I've never had a McGwire autograph. And so I went big. Hey, all he needs to count is to 1. Okay, Jonathan H. Geez, 1 fastball. Done. Anyway, so I treated myself to this, and it was surprisingly cheap. In fact, like I was kind of looking at stuff, and you look at some of the other ones that are selling, and this was like a fraction of the price. And I feel like if you're going to have an auto, a 1 of 1 seems like the one to have. I still like that it has the seal on it. So this is definitely a keeper. And this will kind of go into maybe my next round of collecting things. I'm always looking for 1 of 1s. I got the same thing going for like a Matt Chapman 1 of 1. I missed out on one the other day, but honestly, from the look of the card, it looked damaged, and that would have just bugged me forever. Yeah, well, thank you guys. Like, I definitely, I was so happy. Like, obviously, I knew it was coming. You know what I mean? But knowing it's coming and then holding it in your hand are 2 very different things. I think you guys will be kind of excited to see maybe the direction that I'm going to go with the hump day hunts. So with that being said, I'm going to tell you guys right now, and for the people that just chimed in, I had made some comments earlier about mail. I added a PO box address. I'm not going to like make the people who were here earlier listen to me re-explain it. I know we had already talked about it. Essentially, I'm going to pre-pack stuff. If you want to send stuff without the expectation of getting some kind of specifically tailored gift back to you, then by all means do it. Also indicate if it's going to be like you want me to open it on the channel or not. That's totally your call. And also if you email me ahead of time. So that's that. Anyway, I'm not going to go into it all over again because I already went over it. Well, I don't think that the card is what's going to you know, there's a lot of room on my couch lately. Autistic Family Collectibles, okay, but it's a comfortable couch, and I get to look at my cards even late at night on the couch. It's a choice. It's a choice couch sleeping. Okay, I'm not in trouble until she comments again. Okay, so Hump Day Hunts. I have a few cards in mind for the next ones. You guys let me know what most interests you, and some of it is pending on what arrives in time. And with all of the kind of hoopla about him and me pulling out some of my cards that I had of his, I want to go big on 93 Jeter. So I have Score coming. I have Score Select coming. I've got the Upper Deck, not SP, don't be crazy. The Upper Deck Series 2 and 93 Tops. Does any of those tickle your collector bone? Also, I have 1990 Leaf Series 2, looking for the Frank Thomas rookie card out of Leaf Series 2. Yes, Kevin, I do realize that I didn't say Pinnacle, but I made a sad discovery recently, and I will explain it better later because it'd be kind of a spoiler alert, that a lot of loose packs are too easily searchable. And I'm kind of at the point now where if I'm going to spend any money on it, I want to make sure that it's sealed and from a reputable person. And I didn't see any 93 Pinnacle that kind of met that. You got to remember, like, I wanted to do the Hump Day Hunts on the cheap to make it more relatable to more people. However, buying most likely searched packs is quite literally just throwing money away. And I'd rather spend a little more and give me and you guys a fair chance of opening it. Seeing me open the card, sorry, than just basically just pissing away money. So anyway, all those Leaf Series 2, and I think I want to try to get they have a BBCE verified for whatever that's worth at this stage, vending box of 1990 Tops. I'm looking for the just base Frank Thomas card, because going into it thinking you're going to get the no name on front card is a pipe dream. So that's a little bit crazy. So those are the things for the next Hump Day Hunt. Oh, and I got 2 of these weird, they're like 100 card blister packs. If anybody watches, I think it's John Sports Cards. He's got he does a decent job of opening up some kind of random stuff, and he opened up a couple of them. They're actually a way better deal than buying rack packs, and I think the way that the cards are packed, you can't really search them. So I got 2 of those coming, and I think that's it. Like I said, I've been busy getting stuff ready for the channel. So I'm going to go back up a little bit here. Brendan, will I ever start opening 70s stuff? I'm not opposed to opening 70s stuff, as long I'm sure. I mean, I see you around all the time. I'm sure you're aware that whenever you see most people opening 70s stuff, that's stuff that other people paid for, right? Like they bought into it, and then that's how you're able to open it. You know, like I'm not going to buy a $2,000 box of cards for me to personally own and break. I wish I was balling like that, but until that Cedric Mullins money comes in, yeah, that's probably not going to happen. I do have some break stuff that I want to see if people are interested in, but honestly, I just feel like I'm trying to sell used cars to you guys by like trying to push stuff. So I always feel kind of weird about it, bringing it up, but some of you might be interested. Yeah. I mean, only if they come in and ask, right? They got to know the secret code of the Gore Made channel. Like, you don't even say please, right? Like, we don't have good manners around here. You just come in like right about now, you know, an hour and 15 minutes into the video, and you just go, hey, what's this? Can I have some free stuff? Boom. Ryan O'Hearn cards coming to your house. Okay. That's how that works. Barucki cards, sure. Throw them in there. I think what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to find the most annoying cards I pulled and put them in a plain envelope, not even a non-machinable thing, maybe not even a top loader, or maybe I just tape the card itself to a piece of cardboard and put it in there. Send it on a postcard. That's what I'll do. I'll put it on a postcard and mail it. I don't think they'd be smart enough to really get that, you know, that's my way of making fun of them. Whatever. Anyway, of all that rambling, was there one of those things that I mentioned that you would like to see happen next? Ooh, Philip, I do like that idea. I could get like a silver Sharpie and write their address on top of the card too. I send it like a postcard. Blonde beard coming in at the last minute. Recommendations, guys. What would you like to see for the next Hump Day Hunt series? I already opened a box of 90 Bowman Spicy Bear. Needless to say, it didn't go well. And if you are a fan of my dry sarcasm, go back and watch the 1990 Bowman box, because that thing was a disaster. Jeter does sound fun. 88 Donruss. Am I looking for the Kent Herbeck 7th year card? The Danny Darwin 10th year card? Decade of Dominance? Topps or Leaf? I think the 1990 Leaf box is sitting right over here, Philip. I am kind of itching to get that Frank Thomas card. Yeah, Oliver, you caught it. I'm telling you, buddy. A quick trim job, you know, you can't even tell. Can't even tell. You turn a 2 into a 10, no problem. A little bit of tape on the back, you can't tell. '89 Upper Deck, Kevin, that's the one I forgot to mention. I got a box of that coming. It is en route. Going Griffey. Yes, Kevin, all of your dreams have now come true. Dog outfits and 89 Griffies. Low series. I actually got a pretty good deal on everybody must have been asleep when the auction came through. Yeah, I'm pretty pumped, dude. It's I've never really opened very much of it, and I mean, old me feels like little me, and I'm pretty excited. So that's another option. Is that now the front runner? I will say I am still partial to the Thomas, and going on a Jeter hunt definitely sounds fun too. Oh, that's not good. I had one mishap with loading a video, and it was the first video after I created my intro thing, and it wouldn't load, and I about lost my mind. So Oliver, I'll put that on the checklist along with 93 Bowman for next stuff. All that stuff that I mentioned, though, like I already paid for it. It's coming, so I'm definitely going to start there. So, Kevin, I think I know where you stand. 89 Griffey, Autistic Family Collectibles. You opened some high, so I think I saw you open some high. So, did you get it uploaded eventually, or is that a different video? But I do feel like I saw you open some 89 Upper Deck. So, is the consensus right now 89 Upper Deck low? Done. Autistic Family Collectibles has spoken. The next Hump Day Hunt will be 89 Griffey. Everyone likes 89 Upper Deck, Kevin. It's like tuxedos on French Bulldogs. You can't go wrong. Dina, no, I have not. Is that something I need to watch? I did see the one with the baseball card one. I can't think of the name of it right now, and it goes into depth about the 89 Griffies being super overproduced and maybe shady produced. Yeah, Oliver, I'm excited. Okay, so the last thing, and since you guys are obviously more of the core audience and not the casual audience, yeah, jack of all trades, that was it. I would think most of you realize that I can't drop, you know, $200 a box on cards every single Wednesday, in addition to the new stuff that comes out that you guys see me open. So what or how would you like to see me do the hunt? We could do it over the course of the month. So like I could open a stack of packs every Wednesday, 4 stacks. I can do the whole box in one shot. Obviously, that's a longer video. I could even do that live if you wanted to see that. A stack a week would get you the most content, I would think. I could even still do that live. I'm like I said, if you guys are going to take time out of your day to watch my rambling videos, the least I could do is kind of like get it the way that you want it. A pack a day for 36 days, Kevin. Went back a week. I don't know if my wife will let me live that long, 36 weeks with buying cards like this. Okay, let's do stack. And are we doing live or video? Yes, just for you. Stack a week, done. Next question was live or not live? Live, done. Okay. Now I'm going to say this, and the fact that I'm going to say it out loud means that there's no way I can take it back. It's on the internet, and you know that just means like herpes. It's there forever. Okay. You guys are aware that people have said that they've seen boxes with no Griffies and boxes with like 4 Griffies in it, right? Well, it's funny as a joke, but I mean, you catch that stuff, Philip, and it's not as funny. How much per stack are you suggesting I do this as a paid break, Frank? Because I've just been, this is just stuff I've been buying. Oh, we got a celebrity here. I'm gonna do an auction like Past is Alive. Okay, ready? Bill Lasky, go. 10 seconds. Frank wins. Okay. I pay you $1. You'll be the guinea pig postcard on the card itself, Kevin. We're just talking about favorite recipes and dog outfits over here. Past is alive. They have the community has spoken, and we're gonna hump day hunt 89 Griffey, one stack at a time. Do you concur? I need you to concur. I think that suffices as concurring. I gotta be honest, I'm a little let down. You didn't actually type the word concur. I feel like you just jinxed the whole box. Thanks a lot. Anyway, so if I'm doing one stack a week, hopefully you jinxed me. I would never say that to you. If I had feelings, they'd be hurt right now. Brendan, I didn't actually have any intention of selling anything. I was just going to open it. No, tomorrow is the last day for McGuire. I got 3 rack packs to go tomorrow, Jonathan. So random question. This is still like, I'm assuming I have just paid for this and I'm just opening it. If I pull him in the first stack, what do I do with the other 3 stacks? Does nobody else feel like that would be try for more and sell them? So we're literally on both ends of the spectrum here. Sell them on eBay. All right, I'll take your advice that doesn't make me some kind of like shady semi-pack searcher. I feel like if I haven't heard all those stories about people getting like multiple Griffies out of one box, then I would feel like there's zero hope that you get a second one. You know what I mean? And if there's zero hope, I do feel like it's kind of grimy to try to sell the rest of them. That being said, I'm looking for one card. So if I get the one card, I really don't need to keep opening them. And then I can just move on to the next card. So I'll think about it. I think if I wind up feeling like I'm doing something grimy by selling the rest of the box, then I'll just open them or deeply discount them and sell them or use them as giveaway type stuff. Anywho, well, this 30-minute video just turned into an hour and 30 minutes. So real quick, there's the announcement thing about mail. So that's a thing. It's real. It's happening. Send me all your dog outfits and none of your Cedric Mullins cards. And I have 89 Upper Deck, Leaf Series 2. I actually have Leaf Series 1 and Series 2 because somebody auctioned them off together and they're both sealed. Leaf Series 1, Leaf Series 2, that's 1990. 1993 score, 1993 score select, 1993 tops, 2 boxes of Chronicles, 2 boxes of Sterling, still have a box of Heritage High number, Still have hot packs from the Optic box. Have a sealed box of Optic. I got a blaster of this. Maybe we get some ump autographs. I don't know, or a hot dog salesman, because that's kind of crap that they put in there. Yeah, Chris Sabo, I actually think is in there, isn't he? Isn't he a fan autograph in there? I got Target clearance stuff. I got love seats, sofas, coffee tables, all kinds of stuff coming out of this channel. You don't even know what's coming next. Oh, 84 blister packs. And I think I got a couple of 85 blister packs. I actually bought a cool 85 cello pack that you guys are going to like, but it's not getting opened, and you'll see why. Topps update. New Topps update, Kevin? Hasn't come out yet. It's always a good time over here, Phil. Yes, do that with the Heritage numbered cards. 2018 Topps update. I actually have a blaster of that I just found at Walmart. Sell you something. I got something. I got something for you. Don't go anywhere. Nobody leave. Somebody keep an eye on the count of people. Jonathan H. Autistic Family Collectibles. My moderator extraordinaire. Are you ready? Because you told me that this was something that you were into. Wait for it. Rod Carew. He was a pretty decent player. Who's Don Cooper? Oh, that's an error card, sir. That is an error card because Autistic Family Collectibles likes error cards. What? Rod Carew. Who? Don Cooper. That's one step away from Burt Macklin, sir. What do you think about that? Don't worry. Don't worry. Because he's got a friend. He's got a friend named Fergie. Fergie Jenkins. Maybe you've heard of him. What? Alter Ego? Matt Keogh. That's right. That's another error card, sir. What do you think about that? They are pretty sweet. Jonathan H. Pretty sweet. Not only are they old and in good condition and Hall of Famers and wrong back error cards. Now you might be asking yourself, how much would a person pay for something like these? And miscut. Exactly. I have people, okay, Brendan? I got a guy, all right? I don't even need to say anything anymore. This channel is just running itself. I got error cards coming out of the woodwork over here, all right? My error guy, I got him on this. It's taken care of. All right. Guys, I'm getting the hook from my better half. And if I want to keep all of my halves in one, I'm going to need to shut this down. So we're going to end on Rod and Fergie. You guys have a good rest of the night. I'm sure you're not going to get much sleep. You're going to be dreaming about these cards, right? And don't worry, because that just happened. All right, that just happened. Mind blown. But if you get it on the computer, that's not my problem. Okay, you watch this channel at your own risk. You knew that going into it. Did John leave? I feel like this might be too much for one to handle. It was 1981, Brendan. Okay, these cards were probably getting made in someone's house. So yes, technically. Bam, that's another one. That's right. Full house. All right, gentlemen. Last round, Hump Day Hunt. McGuire, 85 is coming on tomorrow. Then we go to 89 Upper Deck, one stack at a time on Wednesday, live. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. You really just can't. I mean, this is real. This is not CGI, okay? This is not. These are all error cards. Bam. And one of you might already have this coming to your house right now as we speak. That's right, I said it. It's already in the mail for one of you. You're getting it. Has anybody shot this angle before on a break channel? No, me. Done it first. Right here. You're getting it. You're getting the cards. That just happened, Frank. This is like this is like a whole can of worms like I've just opened on YouTube. You're gonna see cool stuff on this channel. You innovator, okay? Innovate. I'm innovating all sorts of new things. I'm gonna go innovate myself into getting in trouble though, because I really do gotta go now. I said that 3 times. It's like a high school relationship here. Okay, really? You say bye. No, you say bye. Okay, I do gotta go. You guys are awesome. Tell your friends. Tell you know, go to the senior center. Tell them they got nothing better to do than watch my videos all day long, right? It's entertaining, and they can get error cards. All right, emails. You email me. No, you hang up, Kevin. You email me. I'll respond to you. If I don't, you should definitely take it personally. Okay. All right. That's it. I'll see you guys on a chat somewhere soon. Okay, but not tonight because I'm probably already in trouble. Yes, the look. It's like a look that I'm getting right now. And also, I got to go read a bedtime story, probably involving Mickey. All right, and that's a real story. Gotta go. You guys are awesome. Catchy end phrase I can't think of right now. You make one up yourself. It's more fun that way. Okay. Goodbye.